Hi there, this is my printer. It's an HP DeskJet 2752 and it's gone crazy. The issue I'm having with this printer is it's misfeeding the paper. So when I try to print, it's just grabbing the paper, pulling it in on the left side and not the right. So it's not fun at all. I'm very frustrated and I'm going to try to figure out how to get this thing to work again. So stick around and you can see what I've done to try and fix this.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
And there's my kiddo. He wanted to put a little adventure into the video, otherwise it'd be really boring. So thank you, kiddo. All right, you can see the rollers on the back side here, and they're trying to grab the paper, but it just seems to be caught up in there. Now the screws in here are Torx bit, so I have this little kit that has Torx bits in it, and I was able to find the right size. I'll put a link to that kit in the description, so if you want to find it, you can. I'm just going to remove these top two screws. I've already taken out the paper support. You just gently push on it in the center and it'll pop out of place. Once these screws are removed, there's just two other screws in the front that you need to take off. And then you can take the whole top portion off. Now to get to those two screws, you have to take off the support here for the output tray. Just three little screws. Take those out and then you can easily pop out the output tray. There we go, that's out. Now the output tray just easily comes right out. And you can see the two screws for the top are right inside on the edge. Well, once these are taken out, the top will pop all the way out. Now the front's kind of snapped into place, so you can pull out the back and just pull it up until it pops out. There we go. Now there's two ribbons in here, one on the board on the left and one on the board on the right. They just slide out. Just gently pull on them and they'll come right out. And there you go. There's the top portion with the scanner and everything. Now we can see what's inside. Yeah, I've already found the problem. Looks like a little piece of foam or something fell inside. Alright, so I'm going to pull this piece of foam or whatever it is out. And we'll see how this thing runs. There you go, pair of needle nose pliers. And boom. Now while I've got this open, I'm just going to use an alcohol wipey and go on and clean out these little rollers. Yes, a wipey. And I guess the rubber gets hair or whatever stuck on it. So there we go, cleaned off. And there's the little foam piece that I found inside there, which is not part of this machine. Alright, and put it back together. You're going to take those ribbons and gently just slide them back into the slot they came out of. Just be careful, make sure they're fully seated. This one on the left is a little bit shorter, so you're going to have to close the lid a little bit, and you'll have to feel with your hand to make sure it's fully seated. Now the front could be seated into place on the top and just snaps in, and you can put your screws back in. So we're just going to put it back together the way we took it apart. Put the two screws in the top. There we go. And put the two screws in the bottom of the top where the scanner is. No problem. And here's the output tray. You can see the little stud that sticks out on the side. Just snap them into where they go. That fits perfectly. And we'll put the support back in. And this has the three screws. Put those back into place. And we'll be just about ready to give this thing a try. Alright. Looks like it's solid. Back together. Now we just have to put back on the paper support. So same way you took it off, Just push in the middle gently, and then it'll snap into place. There we go. Now let's give this a test. Paper in, and I don't have it hooked up to a computer, so I'm just going to put a copy and feed paper and see how it works. And any day now. All right, there we go. All right, so it feeds paper. Wonderful. This worked out pretty well. I hope if you have the same problem, it helps you out, and you have yourself a blessed day.